Well, better or worse, here we are. Okay. Well, hello. I guess we got a couple of folks in here. Kind of an impromptu live stream for Rehab Life. We got sort of some bad news, I guess. My partner, if you've watched any of my videos, uh, my partner Ray had a massive heart attack on Wednesday and passed away. So, anyway, this is kind of a tribute to Ray. But anyway, so I don't really know where to go with this, other than Ray was kind of special to me. His friend that known for many years, 20 years or so, and he was a brother to me. But anyway, if you got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But in the meantime, I guess we just hang out and see if anybody else pops in. Well, I mean, I can just sit here and be quiet, but I guess that's what I'm going to do. But Ray was kind of a special guy to me. He was my friend for, like I said, almost 20 years, and he taught me to be or to live life. He's the guy who basically gave me a reason to get up in the morning. Kind of hate to put it like that, but that's kind of sort of how it was. Um, I gave him a different outlook, I guess. But I kept him occupied, and he kept me on my toes on a day-to-day basis. But at any rate, um, the funeral will be tomorrow, or a memorial service is going to be for him tomorrow, and uh, it's going to be tough. I I don't really know much about what I'm going to say, other than what kind of person he was. He was there for me every day. He was the guy who would text me in the morning, hey, get up, let's go to work. But you know, kept me busy, kept me honest. Um, can be missed greatly. Um, but I don't want to be total downer. I do have actually talked to a few other people about maybe kind of stepping into his role and being kind of the second guy in the partnership, as it were, to continue the rehabilitation and remodeling of these stinker houses. But it's I got to go on, got to continue living. He would want me to. But we do have enough footage. I have been remiss. For those of you who don't know, my dad also passed away a few weeks ago. And so I've had to deal with that. And so dealing with my dad passing away, then now Ray passing away, it's, I'm starting to get a complex. Maybe it's something with me. We had just went on vacation together and spent several days together over Labor Day down in Orlando. We had went to Disney and or Epcot. Um, he he didn't like roller coasters, but we kind of goaded him into doing a few things that he wasn't quite comfortable with. But it was a good memory. Um, but we're going to continue on with our rehabilitation project. Hopefully, in a few weeks, I'll be introducing a new sidekick, as it were, to assist with the remodels. But like I said, I've got enough video that's going to go out for maybe another 2 or 3 weeks. I'm hoping to put some more together tonight or tomorrow to get a video out of pouring concrete. And if you pour some concrete, it's a lot of fun. Not, it's horrible. And then we got some framing going on after that, and some plumbing. I think some plumbing. I don't know. I've got to go through it and sort the video out. And there's Mr. Sylvester in the window behind me. That's my little buddy. He just showed up one day and decided that he wanted to be my friend. Sometimes you feel like, well, I feel like right now I could use a few. It's been tough month. But there's not many in here. But hey, if you got questions, ask. I'll be happy to answer them. Like I said, this was kind of impromptu, just kind of a tribute to Ray, and what he meant to me in my life. He was the kind of guy who would get home from his job. He got home from his job at like 1:30 in the morning, and then his wife asked him, says, "Are you going to go to work in the morning?" And he was like, "Well, yes. Keith is expecting me. I've got to be there. I can't let him down." So he would show up even after only getting in at 4:30 or 1:30 in the morning, and he'd get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning just so he could be here, so he could go to work. That's the kind of guy he was. But he left an awesome family. I spent the day today with his wife. He's got he's got a ton of tools and equipment that I'm going to try to help her go through and get everything straightened out and I guess sold or divided up amongst the kids. Guns and buns. Hi. I could use some Green Man right about now. But I spent the day with his wife, and but it's been tough on everybody. It's been tough. Death is never. I love you too, Green Man. Oh man, but yeah, it's been tough. See a grown man cry. Give me just a minute. This is by no means is this an endorsement, but this is my alcohol of choice. But anyway, so we're gonna have the memorial service tomorrow, and so I'm not going to be doing any work this weekend. We're not filming anything this weekend, so we're not going to be able to have a little moonshine. Yeah, Jeff, it was he just Tuesday night, massive heart attack. But yeah, it's it's been tough, tougher than I thought it would be. I probably need some of that moonshine right about now. You know where I live, so you could bring me some. You know that, right? But yeah, but my $6,000 house, we've done some framing on it already. We had to tear all the stuff down for all the. Come on, yeah. Well, uh, I'll be over in your neck of the woods tomorrow afternoon, but we've got it's for the memorial service, so unfortunately I won't be able to stop by. But anyway, so we've got a lot done on the $5,000 or $6,000 house. So I got $5,000 house is done, and if you don't know, it's rented for $1,200 a month. Is that crazy or what? Uh, but I don't know what Ray would think about me sitting here talking about this, but he's definitely going to be missed. Going to have some, yeah, you got to get you some. Of course, it took me about $30,000 up front to get to that point. So, yeah, $1,200 a month. Yeah, you do need to get some of that, but it's not easy getting there. Well, I'm sure he's okay with it, but anyway, I don't know. I can sit here and ramble on forever. I don't want to bore everybody. I've seen a couple come and a couple go. Outside of the two of you, I'm not sure who else is actually on this train, but because it doesn't really tell me who. It just says, yeah, I appreciate that. But I'm just enjoying some of this, I guess, fall weather. We've got 70-ish, 74-ish, 73-ish degree weather. So, yeah, I'm sitting out here on my back patio, and I would pick the camera up and kind of show you what I got going on back here. But, if I did that, then I'd have to set my camera back up, and I messed around with this thing for a while before I was able to get it where it would actually pick up and not either be too dark or you'd see a glare on the baldness that's coming through the top of my head here. At least it isn't bad as Hunt. It'd be like the sun shining in here. But yeah, stick your tongue out there, buddy. I do need a smile, a laugh. Oh, that's funny. You should bring that up. You do know that a few weeks ago somebody posted on one of my videos that I favored. Well, he said Bob Keeshan, but Captain Kangaroo, and I laughed and told my wife. I said, well, maybe I should go ahead and and get me a yeah. Yeah, I know. What? You look like Uncle Fester. Yeah, okay. uh, I need to get me the green, or I'm sorry, the red outfit. Put me the red outfit and a little funky hat. You never saw it till I posted it. Now you can't unsee it. Well, there you go. There you go. It's insidious. You can't. It's like you need brain bleach, and yeah, because he would be green. He would be green. If Shrek and Uncle Fester had a love child, that would be you. I love you. Poof. And for those of you who don't know the context of that, you need to go check out Guns and Buns. He's got a couple of the Green Man videos. They're totally awesome. Uh, I told him he needs to go ahead and do just a YouTube channel, just Green Man, and I'm sure he would get viral on that. It would be, yes, you do need to do some new ones. He could go viral with that and be pretty awesome. But anyway, um, the death of Ray is going to change some things. Like I said, I've got a few people. I've actually it's kind of funny. I hate to kind of put it in this context, but I put out a Facebook ad. You know, uh, I don't know, you just like what the Girl Friday kind of thing, except for I want I want to hire a friend. You got to be a true friend though. It's got to be I got to have a true friend, and I got I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to pay. Just say I don't want you to just be my friend for nothing. No, that doesn't mean that you can send me a bill, Mr. Guns and Buns, because I know I can see the wheels spinning in your brain right now. Uh, but yeah, I kind of put it out there and was looking for some people to maybe kind of fill in the spot, and I actually got a few people who responded who I'm going to talk to and find out whether or not they're going to be suitable for doing the projects, and experience really isn't terribly necessary. You just have to have a willing to learn. So I'm gonna bring a few people on and bring them out and say, hey, let's do this. Let's continue on and finish up these projects, and maybe start a few more. Because who doesn't need a continual source of projects that it's like forever projects. But got to be somebody that doesn't mind being picked on, because I'll pick on a fat guy. I can do that. I'll pick on a guy that's going bald, because I can do that. I can pick on an old guy because I'm old. Must love cats. I don't care about the dogs. Not really. Dogs are cool too, but cats are more cool because they don't listen. Yeah. But so anyway, yeah. But as far as the projects are concerned, we are at point where I'm getting ready to put the roof on the $6,000 house. I've got to finish up the framing. You're too old and out of shape to work like that. Round is a shape, brother. Round is a shape. And the cool thing about that is if you roll off the roof, you just continue to roll. Yep. Yep. But you can come on, you know. The pay isn't much, but I'll feed you. Yeah, a new slab if you fell off. That slab is pretty daggum thick. You know it's like a foot thick, right? You know, it was like 8 inches thick already, and then we put another 4.5 inches on top of it. So I don't think you're going to break the slab. 3 feet thick. Yeah, but you're soft and squishy. Nobody asked me how I know that. What happens in the never mind. I'm not going to say that room. You're not soft and squishy first thing in the morning. Hi car. Bye car. I don't know if I don't know if I should be scared or not. uh, well, at least you guys are able to make me laugh, and that's that's a good thing. Um, but at any rate, I've been on here rambling. I feel like for 20 minutes ish, and you know, did get a little good conversation out of it. Even if I do feel like sometimes it was one-sided, uh, but the point is, um, without without my sidekick, it's going to be tough at least for a little while. I'm going to have to learn the. There goes Sylvester again. He's probably chasing a fly or something. But yeah, it's going to be a tough few weeks to get through and learn kind of the intricacies of another person to try and figure out you know how they work and how I work together. And you know, the sad truth is, you know, the first person or two or five may not work out. You know, we just may not click, and I'm really kind of looking for somebody that we can work together, click together. You know, where it's you know, when I say, hey, let's do this, and he looks at me and says, that is a stupid idea. I'm glad you did it. You know, and then we just jump on it. You know, that's, you know, it's like, why in the world did you ever buy this house? God, I love it. Let's tear it apart. You know, and that's the kind of person that I want to, you know, be with me when I go through this. And I'm sure it's going to be tough to find that person. Ray was that person because I think he kind of understood the vision. Um, and he had a love of construction and making things better. So anyway, that's, you know, it's kind of what It's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. Probably Monday or Tuesday, I'll be talking with a few more people, and just kind of seeing where, just see if I can uh, nail it down, and may give a couple of different people a try, and just who knows where it will go. I actually had a lady uh, sent me a message and said, "Hey, I'm single mom. I want to, um, you know, please let me come help you." And I, of course, I had to tell her, it's like, maybe I need to go ahead and, uh, you know, maybe I need to go ahead and, just clear this, with my wife beforehand, because it's like I can see it now. Oh, Susan, here's my new partner. You know, it's like, okay, this is not, you know, didn't want to spring that on her. Would not be good for me. Oh yeah, she would understand, um, but she'd be more understanding if I told her in advance and kind of just, you know, said, hey, what do you think about this? And kind of got her input on it. Describe him. Is he this? He's the second most active participant. Yes. Yes, and then kill me. Yes. Uh, uh, so yes, he is the second most active participant. If you look, he's the one. He's got a shirt on all the time. He worked for a company, um, and here I am. If you had asked me 10 minutes ago who he worked for, I could have just told you. But he always wears shirts with the company's name and phone number and stuff on it. And I thought about just blurring that stuff out. I said, "Oh, what the heck? Maybe they'll get a little business out of it too. Heck, who knows?" But I don't really care that much. It's not really that important to me. But yeah, if you see him, he's the one that's always wearing the shorts. He's got his gloves because God forbid he should get a little paper cut or something on his hand. He had to have the soft hands. Not really, but he did always wear gloves. Safety minded. Let's wear the gloves. No safety glasses or anything else, but we're going to wear gloves. Um, uh, and I think maybe that might go back to a time when he almost lost his thumb on a radial arm saw. So no ponytail. You're thinking of Eddie or the other Ray. There was two Rays in my videos. One had kind of long hair, and the Ray that I'm talking about always always wore shorts. I mean, you literally never seen him in anything but shorts. It was always a gray shirt. Fairbanks Construction, that's who it was. And he had short hair, like a military buzz cut kind of thing. Just um, I'm not going to say he was cheap, but I think he cut his own hair. Shirt tucked in, yeah, I think he tucked it in all the time. Yep, that's the guy. Yep. Little kind of goatee thing going on, and yep. Yeah, I did. It's a lot of the stuff that he was in the videos. You didn't see. Sometimes you didn't really see him do a lot, but he did a lot of the stuff that was kind of out of the video more and more in the last. I tried to incorporate him more and more into the videos because he became more intrinsic, more more part of the process, more part of the whole project. And so I just kind of incorporated him, um, in the videos more and more. But initially, it was, I didn't have him. Yeah, he was part of the team, and but he became the most intrinsical part of the team, uh, and you know he'll be missed. Um, I've been asked to say, uh, not really a eulogy, but to give some, to give a few remarks tomorrow at the service. And I'm not sure I'm prepared for that, but I'm going to give it my best shot. And, it's, it'll be as good as it'll be. Uh, he's probably laughing at me right now. It's like, you fool, it's just do it. It's like an elephant. You just eat it one bite at a time. You just say it one word at a time. It's not that hard. But he was my focus. Ironically, he's the one that taught me how to basically enjoy life, how to live. Uh, it was we just had this discussion last week. I asked him. I said, what, we need to buy one of these houses for you, and let's do one of these houses for you. And he said, brother, he said, I have a good retirement. I have a good income. I'm not interested in that. He said, I'm interested in making memories with my family. And he did. He packed him in. He packed him in. Uh, he had just went to Gatlinburg for a while. He went to Missouri. He uh, went to Alabama. He went to uh, well, we actually went on vacation together to Disney World after they opened back up. Uh, and yeah, he was 51. He relatively young. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to stay away from the inside jokes because they won't appreciate them, and they won't be able to relate to them. Uh, but but yeah, he uh, he uh, he lived life to the fullest. He was. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. He'd always say. And the ironic thing, this is yep, he did. But it's kind of ironic because just Sunday we were talking about this. His dad passed away at 51 as well. Uh, I'm sorry. Um, but we talked about it on Sunday, and he said that he said that losing his dad was probably the toughest thing. But he told me on Sunday that he was going to live every day like it was the last. And he did. He did. Uh, but everybody who knew him loved him. Now, he was a man who would speak his mind. Now, he would tell you, he would tell you, he would tell you exactly where he stood. There was no mistaking. It's like, hey, you know, you want to talk politics? You talk politics with you. Just don't get your feelings hurt, because he would tell you that you were stupid if you didn't agree with him. But that was okay, because you could tell him he was stupid if he didn't agree with you, and you know you could agree to disagree. It was great. Uh, but yeah, Phyllis, I appreciate you watching our videos. There'll be a few more to come, at least with Ray in them, and then who knows who will be next. But we'll see. I appreciate all the condolences. Um, Bogart and everybody Saturday afternoon. Uh, so you can sit here and watch me boo-hoo. Uh, but anyway, this is really not about me. This is about Ray, and he's I'm sure he's actually laughing. He was a simple man, but he's probably laughing at me right now. He's like, don't be such an idiot. Um, but you know, it is what it is. Life is short. Live every minute. Live every day as though it's going to be your last. Because as we found out on Tuesday, that indeed uh, was his last, and he he wouldn't want any different. So, on that note, I'm probably going to pull myself together here, but I can't believe it's been almost 40 minutes on here. But if you know anybody who needs a boatload of pallet wood and some uh, cedar, that is, it's awesome stuff. It's like half to 5/8 of an inch thick, 6 inches wide, 6 feet long. Great for arts and crafts. If you're if you're the kind of Etsy and kind of we'll say the artsy fartsy kind of person, reach out, because I got a bunch of it, probably 100 boards plus more pallet wood than you can shake a stick at. You probably couldn't load it all up on one trailer. But I've got to clean out all of his storage units. Um, uh, Yeah. Tell Pookie I said hello. Not artsy fartsy enough, huh, Jeff? Well, it's me either. I'm kind of a, let's stick it together and bang some nails in it, and if it comes out okay, it's good enough. Is it functional? She loves Chew. I love Chew too. But if it's functional, then that's what matters. Uh, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little while and letting me talk. It's kind of therapeutic, I think. I've got to put together, I guess, what I'm going to say tomorrow. Um, it's certainly not going to be 45 minutes worth, uh, maybe 5 minutes. Um, but hopefully I can do him justice. Um, all right. Well, I appreciate you for hanging out with me, and look for some upcoming videos. I'm going to try to get, like I said, I'm going to try to get some out here in the next day or so. And um, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, hopefully with better news. Now, if I can figure out how to turn this thing off. Poof!